I had blown it. The final relay, I dropped the baton. The screaming fans, my team, everyone counting on me, it slipped through my fingers. I fell hard. The year was 1969. I was a junior in high school. War was raging overseas, Martin Luther King Jr. was dead, and politics were in disarray. I couldn't care less about those things. Since starting track that year, I'd finally felt like part of something bigger. Yet there I was on that sunny June day, head in my hands, sitting on the bleachers. I'll never forget the stranger that sat next to me that day. Something seemed off with him, and he smelled like beer.
Saw them eat yesterday.
Man, even this random dude was here to berate me on that stupid mistake.
Quite a drop there.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, it's not so bad.
How the heck could it have been any worse? Everyone hated me. The school, the fans, the whole team.
Oh, well. There'll be other races.
Who are you?
My dog tags say Tim.
Great, now I had a Vietnam vet telling me I was a failure too. I had to escape and end this conversation quickly.
I should get going now.
Come here to practice?
Yeah.
But you don't feel like you can now.
Man, was this guy a psychic or something?
I know the feeling. Thing is, for you, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Because it doesn't matter.
The guy was starting to ramble
Now
now.
it's gonna be a next race.
I wanted to get out of there, even though I knew it was rude. But there's something about him that made me stay.
In war, it matters. You don't get second chances. I had a friend in the platoon that I was in. His name was Ted. One time we were sent on a scouting mission. Nothing special, wasn't supposed to be dangerous. Weren't to carry any weapons though. Had to stay silent, stay mobile. So we moved along, the two of us, looking for traps and that kind of thing. Then the shots came. Seemed like the VC was surrounding us. We weren't even being targeted, we were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Nothing to defend ourselves. Next thing I know, Ted picked up a rock and threw it, nailed one of those suckers. Then Ted was down. Boom down, just like that. Crawled over to him, used his body as a shield. Man, you do not know messed up until you have to do that. I guess they assumed I was dead because the shot stopped. Waited a few seconds and ran off to my platoon. Came back about a half hour later, tried to get the body, but there's nothing left.
His story was fascinating, yet I couldn't help but think that he was making it up, or at least part of it.
Is that really true?
More or less.
It was at that point I realized the guy was just venting, making up things to get to the real truth. Though at the time I didn't know how to say it, I understood. It didn't matter what had really happened. This was how it felt to him. This was the true war story.
Well, thanks for the air, kid. I needed it.
You know, you don't really look like a soldier.
I don't think anyone's supposed to.
That day, I learned it's not about if you win or lose. It's not about the race, and it's not about the meet. Because in the end, all those things don't really matter. You'll get another chance in another race, but you only get to tell your story once. And telling it right is what really matters.
I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue, blue sky, and all that I can see is just a yellow lemon tree. I'm turning my head